Hello, folks, and welcome to Homefront. Apparently this was done by Digital Extremes, the people behind Warframe.
The torpedo that sunk the Chunun and took the lives of 46 South Korean sailors was fired by a North Korean submarine.
North Korea's weapons program continues to intensify. Now surpassed 1,000 missiles. Global leaders expressed
Okay, wasn't expecting Hillary.
latest atomic test.
Kim Jong-il's government strongly defended its recent atomic test as a rightful response to Western aggression. The president appeared at the UN to call for severe sanctions against North Korea.
This morning comes the news of Kim Jong-il's death. North Koreans greet their new supreme leader, Kim Jong-il's son, Kim Jong-un.
우리 공화국의 통일, 남한과의 한민족을 갖고 올 것이며 경제와 산업의 발전을 갖고 올 것입니다.
Today, our beloved leader, Kim Jong-un, has united North and South Korea, forming the Greater Korean Republic.
Talks to end the Saudi-Iran war have stalemated once again. Meanwhile, damaged oil wells and pipelines burn uncontrollably, deeply affecting world supplies.
Although costs at the pump are ready to break the dreaded $20 ceiling,
The only good communist is a dead communist!
Across the nation, civil unrest has intensified with the demise of the U.S. dollar.
This is not a retreat, nor are we abandoning our Asian allies.
Under threat of annihilation by the Greater Korean Republic, Japan has surrendered.
Martial law is now in effect. Excessive force will be used.
hours after the president ordered a freeze on bank withdrawals.
We don't know where we will get our next meal from.
The Mexican government has imposed strict immigration quotas, effectively closing its borders to American refugees. Korea's annexation continues to spread despite the Today, the Greater Korean Republic launched their latest communication satellite, claiming it will bring a message of peace to the entire world.
You're listening to KPAR 88.3 FM.
안녕하세요. 지금 보고 계시는 KPAR 88.3 방송으로 듣고 계십니다.
It's another beautiful day in the Colorado Territory.
Okay, you can hear me, the game, see the game, and I'm the recording. I'm just stopping here for 1 second. Hey, folks. Probably gonna edit out Hillary there. I don't know, I feel awkward having real... Well, it's... I know, it's one thing having real random people. It's... I don't know, I just feel awkward having her. All you missed was apparently North Korea hit some South Korea fishing boat.
Is this the home of Robert Jacobs?
Robert Jacob, why are you so reluctant to serve your country in its time of need? We understand that you have lost everything, but you must take heart in what patriotism can bring you. Our glorious leader, Kim Jong-un, will teach you to unlock your country's natural resources, bringing prosperity to all. It is a gift to you. You have forced us to examine your dedication to America's cause. Take him away!
Keep moving! Eyes forward! Stay in line! Get up! Get up! Hold like it! Do not speak! Get out of the bus! 새끼 감시하라.
I know, I feel
내가 데려가갔어. You are under arrest. I'm behind your
feel kicking him down the stairs would be counterproductive, really.
This is bad. This is fucked up.
Just shoot her if she would stop her screaming, please. The baby too. Marks? Okay then.
Hey, you. You're a pilot too. They're rounding us all up for some reason. They have my family. If I don't do what they tell me, I'll never see them again.
Don't look! Please don't look! Just don't think about it. Just wait! Wait!
Just weird outline around the kid.
Did you hear the Voice of Freedom's broadcast last night? He says this shit's happening all over the state. Every time the resistance gains some ground, the KPA comes down on the rest of us.
Makes sense. Not sure how great the audio bounce is here. I played a little fast on those.
Fuel for the labor camps. I'm never gonna see most of those people again.
Remember hearing about North Korean camps before? Not nice places. Like ROL ones. Oh, that's a bit of sci-fi tech. Well, not that sci-fi. Well, no, yeah, that is.
Push swiftly and without mercy. Please have your papers ready to present to the police.
John Anubis?
Bodies disappear. Mass graves. That's what I've heard.
Oh, thank you for the bit of exposition, then.
When we get to wherever they're taking us, we gotta stick together, okay? We gotta watch each other's backs.
You know, you're even looking in the right direction. Well, they did end up hitting the guy in front of me. They couldn't exactly be gentle, I suppose.
You can thank me later.
Yeah, you finally got that guy to shut up.
Pick up that gun. Follow me.
There we go. Right, weren't we handcuffed? Exit.
Glad to see Connor's plan didn't get you killed.
Through the windshield.
I'm Rihanna. Let's go. We need to move. We're gonna have the entire KPA on our ass after that.
Here comes the cavalry. Get out of the parking lot.
Spotted them. Into the store.
Get down. They're trying to head us off.
Think. Ooh, think you could get, get it 30 hamburgers?
Jacob, start shooting.
Probably missed the collectible. I wish I had like survivor sense.
There's no going back. You got Korean blood on your hands. You're in the resistance now.
Well, that's a forced recruitment.
They're coming through the skylight. Stay low and keep behind cover.
Pick up any spare mags you find. Don't leave any ammo for the enemy.
Do I have a survivor sense?
There's a gas station up ahead. Kim's used it as a fuel depot. I know a shortcut through the suburbs. We need to get out of sight until this blows over.
That guy apparently had no gun.
You trying to get shot?
Yes.
Come on, down the alley.
Thankfully I can regen.
Supposed to be a quick snatch
Bro, you hit a prison transport.
Inside.
You know, that is gonna get their attention.
Transport heli.
More of the fuckers roping! Pick up those grenades!
Get to cover.
What grenades?
Don't leave those frags lying around.
Stay down.
Shown about some frags, but what?
Pick up those grenades!
Coming in on the
We
right.
all do! Make what we got count! Troop transport!
Oh,
Throw a frag, goddammit! Throw a grenade!
come on.
Hit him with a grenade!
Another transport.
On the left!
Check your fire. Watch out for the cops.
Fuck them! If they blow, we'll take them all with us!
There's too many of them. They're gonna blow.
Don't stop shooting! Cover! Oh, shit!
Everybody in one piece?
Count your pieces!
Mostly.
We gotta go!
But yeah, most of the brutality we're seeing thus far is kinda a little... I know. Pointless. Oh, yeah, I've definitely been missing bits. Kim Jong-un promises to protect Koreans worldwide. The following is an excerpt from a statement to the nation of Korea by Kim Jong-un, the president of Korea, broadcast on state television Thursday.
Don't worry about it, just a gas station. Ought to slow them down.
I hope I didn't miss.
We're on the way to...
Oh yeah, I'm sure I missed bits. I didn't know what to be looking for.
What was that about?
Boone thinks it's too dangerous to blend in with the locals. He'd rather risk the entire operation than upset a bunch of squatters.
Calm down. He's just looking out for them.
Yeah? Well, who's looking out for us? Hold your fire. Fuck. Stay out of sight until
There's a whole squad out there.
In light of local insurgent activities, residents are required to return to their homes.
Wait for it. On my mark.
Are we just running?
Now, go!
What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, that was rough. I went a little more to the left to get behind the barricade. Instant death.
Stay out of sight until
Like that's pretty mean. Just insta death. I guess there's some mook waiting in the streets. But I didn't think... no. I was thinking like, okay, tanks over there. But, you know, hide behind the barricade there. No. Okay, the audio level seems fine. I'm just worrying the lows are too low. You can hear me, the game, see the game, and the beat recording. 06, 07, 08, 09. And yeah, you can't see the game.
now, go!
We're clear. Some shortcut.
GKR peacekeeping mission in Nigeria a success. GKR peacekeeping mission in Nigeria a success. Representatives from the Greater Korean Republic and United Nations monitored the first democratic almost read it as elections in Nigeria since the start of ethnic strife last year, with both groups declaring the process a success. The GKR intervened late last year after civil war marred the Nigerian landscape, and widespread ethnic violence led to what is officially recognized as genocide, resulting in the death of nearly 300,000 people. Yeah, folks, and I'm back.
Look, I didn't expect them to send the entire army after us.
What did you expect? You kicked the hornet's nest.
I read your file, Jacob. You'd better live up to it.
He's up, Connor. Boone picked him for a reason.
A pilot with combat experience? I'm sure we could have found one that didn't involve getting chased by a tank.
But
up ahead, about 2 more streets.
We gotta move. The choppers were out sightseeing.
But I'm the protagonist. Aircraft carriers decommissioned, Navy to downsize. The aircraft carrier USS John C. Stennis joined the USS Theodore Roosevelt as being the second ship of its type to be decommissioned this year, part of a broad goal on the part of the military to downsize and refocus its efforts on fourth-generation warfare. Large capital ships have come to be regarded as redundant, expensive, and inflexible. A brief but moving ceremony accompanied the handoff from the captain of the ship to the shipyard commander at Puget Sound, or Puget Sound. Ooh, there's more. The USS John C. Stennis was commissioned in 1988 and decommissioned and was contracted in 1988 and commissioned in 1995. The carrier has participated in operations all around the globe, including exercises in the Persian Gulf and the Japanese Maritime Self-Defense Force and the Republic of Korea. The last 2 years have seen a series of announcements regarding the refocusing of the military's priorities as combat trends towards a more agile digital army of the future. They're just all over the place. The continuing decline of the global economy is visible everywhere. In Elizabeth, New Jersey, container ships arrive less frequently, only partially filled or sometimes not at all. In Singapore, these same containers once destined for US and other ports lie empty, massive stacks near once bustling ports. In all of the US, people wait in lines for supplies that were once plentiful and easy to come by. Some areas nerves that begin to phrase tensions grow. I'm wondering if I'm missing bits. Hopefully I can look at them again later. Normally there's a log or a journal. Options, controls. Well, ow. How he survived that head on.
More coming over the wing.
You're really not good at your job. Ooh, nor am I. I thought that continued on further. I didn't realize it stopped there. And that goes too quickly for me to check. Okay. But in White House, it's important to defend my own house. Refuse, resist. Ow. I know, for whatever reason, the UI makes me feel like the grenades are further away than they actually are. I just need a moment to regrow the limbs. Beautiful.
More coming over the wing. Find the engine.
KPA, on the wing!
Push through the wreckage.
Oh. Well done. Sure, we'll give this a try. Oh, good, we can jump. Narcs? Okay, I'm gonna be honest, that makes them sound like a fucking race of fancy creatures. Actually, no, I want to say I have actually seen a fantasy race called that. Presumably it's some like abbreviation of, you know, soaring together of North Korean, but it just makes them sound like, well, there's fucking orc in it. It's unsurprising, makes them fucking sound like a fancy creature.
APC, get out of the yard.
Keep confusing the controls. Keep trying to stand crouch with C, but it's control.
Machine gun, second floor window.
Reload. And probably heavy explosives.
Find a way to get above it.
Probably heavier explosives than my grenades. Actually, I want to say Nork was an enemy type in fucking Spyro. Might find out at some stage. Just want to check video policies. Oh yeah. Ooh, can take the LMG. Nice. Violence and protest sweeps sweeps China as manufacturing jobs disappear. Workers at a Taiwanese facility near Beijing clashed with authorities on Thursday, resulting in 1 dead and 50 injured. The protest comes after a wave of firings resulting from the falling demand for Chinese-made goods. The year has seen a loss of 15% of jobs in the manufacturing sector in China thus far, and many experts suspect that the trend will continue. Yeah, even though it makes it look like you're done reading it, you can actually see more sometimes when you hit done, which is why I missed a bit on the first one. It is a little misleading. China's primary market for exports has changed radically in the last few years, said Arthur Brooks, an analyst for Morgan Stanley. Consumers in the United States no longer seem interested in purchasing luxury goods from labels like Gucci and Louis Vuitton. Even mainstays like personal electronic devices have seen a pronounced dip in sales. Many expect the trend to continue as the recent crash in the housing market continues to ravage the American economy. We're not talking about green shoots anymore, said Brooks. I think everyone's started to become a lot more pragmatic. People are now trying to guess where the bottom is and what we do when we get there. Just aggressively throwing these items at me. And the U.S. infrastructure crumbles as debt becomes unmanageable, revenues decline. In the middle of the 20th century, Route 66 was considered the crown jewel of the United States continental highway system. Once called the Main Street of America, it's now a barely navigable stretch of treacherous potholes and dangerously deteriorating bridges. It's no surprise either. At more than $1 million a mile, many highways and superhighways are simply too expensive for federal and state governments to maintain and repair. Other parts of the national infrastructure are starting to crumble and collapse as well. Much of the Northeast has been crippled by intermittent blackouts as portions of the energy grid proved to be too unstable and interconnected. While the National Guard has been deployed to help repair the aging systems, there are plenty waits for replacement parts. Governments around the world have seen a sharp decline in tax revenues as global trade cools off. Faced with an almost insurmountable debt, many policymakers have been forced to slash budgets of even essential services.
Revere Road is through these yards.
Strange that people live so close to the wreckage.
Stranger still, they aren't out here helping us. Bunch of chicken shits. The EMP must have fried their balls, too.
American gas prices rise to record highs as Great Arab War escalates. Rising demand from across the globe, coupled with instability in the Persian Gulf region, have caused gas prices in the US to skyrocket, up to 79.1 cents. Up 79.1 cents from last month, and up $3 from this time last year. From this time last year, the week's average gas price in South California was at $12.61 for regular, $12.81 for premium, and $12.77 for diesel. Markets are incredibly vulnerable to a variety of influences at this point, said Chris Winters, manager of the Consumers Network Gas Tracker. It's difficult to predict how the market is going to react to further pressures. Winters went on to say that although May is typically the month with the highest gas prices during the year, the political situation in the Gulf could throw standard calculations and expectations out the window. The state government has reacted to the situation by implementing a rationing system, the details of which will be announced this coming Tuesday. Expected to focus on interstate shipping, with an emphasis on food and medicine, to discourage gasoline for personal transportation.
Think seeing a plane fall out of the sky would have put guns in their hands.
Maybe they're not ready to fight. The KPA doesn't bother these people. They're just trying to live their lives. Besides, Boone gave you an order.